Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new around here, my name's Danielle and I'm an Essex-based mum of one to a little boy named Leo who's 3. Now today I wanted to share with you an Aldi food haul and like meal plan for the week. Now first and foremost, apologies if you are like a long-term viewer of my channel. I have been very absent. Unfortunately we've been hit by the dreaded virus a lot over sort of Christmas. Just constant illnesses as well, and we're actually about to move house and relocate, so I will share more about that in like future videos, but we've just got a lot going on at the moment. I've been working a little bit extra as well. I'm a qualified dental nurse if you didn't know. I've just been doing extra shifts and stuff like that, so yeah, everything's just been a little bit up in the air. But I wanted to share my excuse me, I wanted to share with you what we're having this week, my Aldi food plan. I spent £69 in there this week, and that does tend to cover us 3 meals a day. I've always got leftovers and stuff in the freezer. I always carry them over if I like buy in bulk and stuff like that. So there's always stuff that I've got in the cupboards, and I always tend to shop at home when I'm doing my list first to find out what I've got to use up. And obviously at the moment with an imminent move, we're trying to make sure we use up all of our freezer stuff as well. So I'll just get on to it. The first thing that we're having this evening is some Japanese seared steaks. My husband actually got a free trial with a company. I'll see how they are first before I share any details of them. But he done a protein order basically and got a free trial with a company that does like meal planning, but you get sent the spices and the herbs and like the recipe. So it's like sirloin steaks, it's all like very like miso based seasoning and stuff. We're having that with rice. I think there was asparagus on there. It just looked really yummy, so we chose that out and that's what we're having tonight. Tomorrow is Thursday, so we will be going to my nan's for dinner because that is something that we do every week, and we're making the most of it because when we relocate, I don't think we'll be able to do it every week anymore because it'll be a little bit too far away. We are moving away from all of our family and friends, so it's exciting, also nerve-wracking. Then on Friday, my husband's going to have a ready meal that I've bought him. I'll show you obviously in the food haul. And I'm going to be having some tacos. I've got some shells left over from last week. The boys had it for dinner and I'd been out for like a heavy lunch and I just wasn't hungry, so I just saved mine in the cupboard. I've got some bolognese mix in the freezer and I'm going to mix that in with some taco beans and make it a little bit spicier, make some guacamole and have some salad, and I'll just have that. Leo's actually having a sleepover with his nan, so he'll be having dinner there. Then on Saturday, it is my father-in-law's birthday, so out for dinner, so I don't need to cook on Saturday. Then on Sunday, we're going to have a sweet potato and cow curry. We're going to be using the recipe from Joe Wick's, it's the Veggie Lean-In 15. I absolutely love that book. I use so many of those recipes. I'm probably going to add in a little bit of chicken tikka for Kane and Leo because Kane does like to have meat if possible. So yeah, I'll just add that in and kind of let that cook through. We're then going to have that with some rice and some mini naan breads. We had a pack of mini naan breads last week and I froze half of them, so I'll just get those out and put them in the toaster. We're then going to be having Halloumi Burgers. Again, this is from the Joe Wick's recipe book. So I'll have that in like a peri-peri marinade, which we've got already in the cupboard. We've also already got some brioche buns in the freezer because we normally get a pack of 4 and it's only myself and Kane that have them. On the nights that we're having food that's not suitable for Leo, it tends to be on a day that he has been to nursery. So he does get like a proper cooked meal at nursery. It could be like a roast dinner or a chicken casserole, something like a full, proper cooked meal. So those sort of nights we might eat a bit later and we'll do him something like some fish goujons that we've got in the freezer, or some salmon, or even like some scrambled egg on toast with some beans or something, so that's absolutely fine. And then the day after, we're actually going to be having a proper freezer meal. We've got some breaded fish that we've got 2 more left over in there, and we've obviously got some gluten-free fish for Leo in there. We're going to be making some chips. I've already got some potatoes left over from last week, and we're going to be having some frozen peas with that. I like to put a teaspoon of mint sauce in my frozen peas once I've drained them to make them like minted peas. It's a really good hack if you're trying to do like an at-home Nando's, because they're really, really nice. A little bit of like chili flakes and stuff in there as well. Absolutely delicious. So that is our meals for the week. For lunches, we've got like ham, we've got cheese, I've got wraps left over, we've got bagels, I've got avocado, I've got lots of little bits in the freezer. As I say, we're going to have leftovers, so we always have leftovers for lunches as well. And that's it really. Okay, so we've got some of the good old malted bloomer. We've not had this for a few weeks. We've been trying to be really good, but we really fancied it again this week. So we've got that, so we can have either some toast or maybe like a sandwich or something at lunchtime. I've then got the essential porridge oats. We do have porridge sometimes for breakfast, but we also use this to bake. I've then got the protein yogurts. These are the ones my husband has. This is the vanilla, and I also make some granola with the porridge oats, and you can have that on top. We've then got some of the plain bagel thins. We normally get the just like the normal bagels, but I thought I'd try these this week just because they are pre-cut and they're a bit thinner, so probably a little bit better for you. These are new in there. They're the vegan layered coconut pots. I thought they'd make like a really nice little dessert in the evening. And I also got some of the coconut style Greek yogurt. Leo is having a few like tablespoonfuls of normal yogurt at the moment, so the milk ladder's going really well, so he can have some of this. We run out of maple syrup. I use this a lot in baking as a sweetener, so some more of that, or we can have that on pancakes. And then I got some smooth almond butter. Again, Leo will have this either on toast, or he will have this with some apple like to dip in, and we'll also use this in some of my baking recipes. I then got some coconut milk. We're going to be using this as a base for our curry. Some taco mixed beans. So one night this week I'm having the, what are they called? I'm having tacos. It's just myself that's here eating them. And I already have some tacos left over from a kit because I didn't have mine the other night. I'd been out for like a heavy lunch and I didn't fancy anything, and I've got some bolognese left over in the freezer, so I'm going to defrost that and I'm going to add some taco mixed beans. Just had that with a bit of salad and like some homemade guacamole. I then got some chunky chopped tomatoes because this is a base to a lot of our meals. I then got some coconut oil because I like baking with coconut oil. I then got these for my husband as a little snack. I might try one of these as well because they look really nice. And I like these ones. I've been having these for a few weeks now. They're the salted caramel, almond and pretzel bars. They're really nice. They've kind of got like a white chocolate base. But yeah, they're really, really lovely. Nice with a cup of tea when you want something a little sweet. And then got some ham to go in the lunches. I then got some chicken breast slices. I thought we could have these either in wraps, and the wraps I've already got left over from last week, or we could put some of this into the curry at the weekend for my husband because he doesn't mind eating veggie, but he does prefer to have meat. So perhaps my husband and Leo could have some chicken tikka mixed in to the curry once I've cooked it. I'll just let that cook through nicely. I've got some prunes because I like to bake with these. There's an almond and prune muffin recipe that I really enjoy making, Leo, and we absolutely love them. They're really healthy, so I'll be having that at some point this week. We've then got some of the spicy sriracha chips. My husband and I like these to go with like a nice little lunch, like a naughty lunch one day. Then got some teddy faces for Leo because he really wanted these this week. I've then got some coconut and vanilla popcorn, so when Leo has his movie night at the weekend, he can have a little bag of popcorn. He still absolutely loves his OT bars, so he's got the banana ones this week. We definitely get at least one box of these every week because he has one a day. We've then got some reduced fat hummus so that we can have some like carrot sticks and hummus, or some, you know, whatever we've got really. Cucumber, I think I've got baby cucumber this week. I've got some carrots already left over from last week. I've then got some sour cream. This is for one of the recipes we're having this week. I've then got some coconut flour. I've got this because one of the little desserts, healthy desserts that I wanted to make this week called for coconut flour. So they do that in there now, and I've got that. I've then got one of these Peri chicken bowls. My husband is working late one night this week, and that is the week that that's the night, sorry, that I'm having tacos. So he will have this at work because they have a microwave, and he really enjoys these. They're not too bad as well for a ready meal. Normally it's not something we're really keen on getting. I then got the twin pack of the sirloin steaks. That is for another recipe that we're having this week. That'll be enough for the three of us. I then got a small pack of chicken breast mini fillets for a recipe that we're having this week. To be honest, we'll probably have leftovers from this as well, so that could do us for a lunch or maybe for another evening meal. And then got lots of bananas because we do get through a lot of bananas. We all like to snack on those. I then got some white onions because they're the base of a lot of recipes that we use. I've got some shredded kale, some Braeburn apples because we love snacking on apples or making them into like a topping. I'm also going to use up any leftover apples from last week in some muffins or something like that as like a little healthy snack or breakfast. I've got some kiwis. They had these in a special buy this week, so I picked those up. Leo's not had them in a couple of months, so I'm going to ripen those and obviously have those. Got some mushrooms that go in one of our recipes. I also like to have some mushrooms like on toast or something for breakfast sometimes, or on like a bagel, or make it into a nice breakfast. We've then got some tomatoes. I wanted to slice these to use in our halloumi burgers. Then got baby cucumbers because I can slice these up and have those with the hummus. We've got some asparagus that was in one of the recipes we're having this week as well, and some limes. I then have 2 avocados. One of them I'll be making guacamole with some lime juice and a pinch of sea salt. I've then got blackberries and pomegranates to go with our breakfast. I've then got some little gem lettuce, and that will be used as like some sides and fillers as part of our meals. I've then got our sparkling waters that we like. This one is like the San Pellegrino, if you like that. Those two are like a little evening treat that we like to have. The coconut milk is really nice. From here I use that in a lot of my baking. And then we have normal cow's milk for like cups of tea. We've then got some rapeseed oil that I use to cook with. So it's got quite a high smoke point, so we like to use that one. I then got some of the non-bio gel. This isn't the one that we normally use, but it's the only one that they had that was non-bio today, so I picked that one up. Leo and my husband both have very sensitive skin, so we have to make sure we've got a non-bio. Then got some ocean toilet gel because we've run out of that. Some of the vitamin C tablets that you make into a drink in the morning. They're really nice to wake you up. I then picked up some conditioner. I haven't used it before. I normally get a branded conditioner, but I thought I'd just give it a try because I've got loads of shampoo left, but I'm just out of conditioner as always. Then got some of the lighter mature cheddar. Obviously that can be sprinkled on top of stuff, or it can go in a sandwich or anything like that. We use it in so much. And then I got some halloumi, which will make our halloumi burgers. I've got some like peri like drizzle in the cupboard, so I'll probably soak it in that in slices, and then I will fry that off, so it's like a peri halloumi burger. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope to be picking up on my channel again and sharing lots more content with you, but as I say, we've got a move that is imminent, and doing that with a 3-year-old and doing that somewhere that is not local to where we are now, so we are relocating, is a little bit stressful. It's going to take a lot of planning, but I will try and share as much as possible with you. If you like this kind of thing, please give it a big thumbs up, and I'd love it if you'd stick around and subscribe. Bye guys.